Hello there, and welcome to some Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be starting a campaign as Count Werner of Aragao. He is not the founder, but the first son of the founder of House Habsburg and the first playable character of House Habsburg. We start over here in the mountains of Switzerland, and we're going to first try to become a sort of lord of the Swiss realm, and then from there go on to become a great and powerful house. This campaign has been sponsored. It's been sponsored by Pax Britannica, a narrative history podcast covering the rise of the British Empire. Season 1 covered the start of the English colonization in North America and the Caribbean, the founding of the East India Trading Company, and the ruthless politics between Britain and Ireland. Season 2, which has begun recently, covers the Civil War in England as Charles I is pitted against his own subjects. And by the end, we'll see the rise of Lord Protector Oliver Cromwell. If any of that does seem interesting to you, go ahead and check out the link down below. It's absolutely free to go and check out and free to subscribe to if you do enjoy it. It helps the channel in a very big way. But anyway, here we are. We are Count Werner of Aragao, and we are married to Countess Reginlind of Aragao. We have a son and heir, Otto von Habsburg, a bold altruist, and a daughter, Ida. First things first, this child here, let's get him an educational focus into intrigue. I think would be a grand place to do so. Very good. As for myself, I would like to earn some money. We currently start off quite poor, and I would like to have a load for later on to go with the income focus and hopefully be able to sort out some perks here. We already do have some perks in military, but we don't need that any further. We're going to go to our cancel here, and we're going to have you there, fabricate claims on Bern, whom is actually my sister's husband, but we don't have an alliance with him. As for the other chaps, you're going to collect tax. You are going to control our foreign affairs. You there are going to organise the levies. And you there are going to find secrets over in the capital. Why did it get rid of all the titles? Right, let's go back a bit. So it is... it's over here. Now, whenever you find secrets over here, sure you'll find something of worth. As for you, you are simply going to assist the ruler, which is me. Legis Council, well, good for them. Now, we do have the ability to hold some knights, however, there's not too many good ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our court, and we're going to see if we can find any women unmarried. Imgard, Aldebard, Imiltrude, there's a few. What we're going to do is we're going to try and get their matrilineal marriages to men with prowess. Lone, he's a Croatian. Well, I'm sure you'll be a good knight for us. So that was Albreda. There is also Imgard. We'll go ahead and do the same with her. Matrilineal and somebody with prowess. There is Camfrin here. He's Welsh. Go ahead and invite him over. And then there is Imiltrud. We'll do the exact same with her. Sort by prowess, matrilineally. Of Munzo, you say? But he's a highborn of Munzo, and she's... I don't believe that. So we're going to go down a little bit. There's got to be somebody lowborn, because this is matrilineal we're looking for here. Guntam. I don't trust them. I don't trust they would marry her matrilineally. It doesn't make sense. Oh well. Maybe they would have, maybe they wouldn't have, but it's not too relevant. Our court is all decided. We ourselves, though, we should have a bit of something going on here. Hair, let's go with medium unkempt, headwear. No cap, perhaps? Yeah, sure. And clothes, we are Western nobility. Let's go with something a bit more higher nobility, though. Yeah, sure. Apply the changes. Will be dressed a lot nicer, as will my wife. I'll have her have Western high nobility. Number 3. Oh, no, not number 3. Number 1. Number 4. The same as me. I don't really like... we'll just ignore her and leave her where she is, actually. My son will grant him some better clothes in here as well. As for your hair, medium unkempt. Go with me. Copy your father, good boy, and we'll have you go with the same amount of clothes as well. Then we have a daughter. We'll get her to have some better wear as well. We've got to dress the part before we get there, of course. Excellent. So what we're going to do is simply try and get a claim on this next bit of next bit of land. We can also ask our head of faith for gold. I spend piety to do so, but 100 gold is 100 gold, which will cover the bit of land here I'm trying to get, if I do fabricate a claim. Let's also go to Pope and let's just sway him. I'm sure he'll enjoy being swayed by this lord down here, this Habsburg lord. Excellent. I will use this wisely. And excellent, you have joined my court, I'm sure. Oh no, you're just a man accepting the marriage. Excellent, well you are definitely a knight in service to me, and so are you. Very good. We've now filled in our knight spots. We've got some very good guys going here. Excellent. The voice of reason, another council meeting, another conflict. Suffragan Bishop Engelbert and Marshal Dietwin are arguing violently about the upcoming building projects. As Count, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me an insight on how to handle situations like these to please everyone. We can try and please everyone. Excellent, we did do so. They gained opinion, but they lose that over the years. A donation in good faith. My suffragan Bishop Engelbert has received a significant donation of gold from the estate of a wealthy but childless landholder. Now deceased, he claims the departed lived a very frugal and pious life and wished for the gold to go where it could do good. The bishop insists that I receive part of the donation as I'm a paragon of Catholicism in Aragao. It is a tempting offer indeed. We could gain a lot of piety, or we could simply gain the money. Let's go ahead and take the money. We will all use this gold to serve the realm. And by serving the realm, I mean gaining more troops. Now we're going to go with somebody relatively cheap because we don't have much of an income. So I think just light footmen, really mostly to increase the numbers here. Yes, 2, 3, 7 men, 500 odd. We are much more powerful than our neighbour. We should be able to take him over without any trouble at all. Especially now that we do have some light footmen here to make up numbers as well. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Emperor Heinrich's court. I do not believe we will find anything either. There is less going on here than a graveyard at noon. Keep it up, I'm sure there'll be something at some point. Legendary Blade Master, how on earth did we get him in our court? Oh well. We could also try to breed some characters ourselves. We have we have male people here we could get marriages with. So let's go with unmarried. There is Hardwin, let's find him, just a simple wife. All sorted by age, but we also want them to be an adult. So let's go ahead and choose that. Where is it? There it is. Yes, they must be an adults. Not too worried about much. Is there traits that could be inheritable? Excellent. You are fecund, that is fertility plus 50%. Well, let's go ahead and invite over some of you if I can. Fecund, is that something that's very common? Well, it's not uncommon. Let's go ahead and choose some. You there. Marry this man. So that was Hardwin. Let's go through the characters here. There is Dietrich. We'll find him again. There is a Yefina. There is a Polish Kenner. There's a Greek. We'll go with you. Very good. We want to have some courtiers here, and the best way to do it is finding fertile people. Dietrich, let's go ahead and find you. Well, let's just go with all 4 of them then, because I think I only had 4 guys to start with. And then there's the bishop. Oh, well, I don't think the bishop is a man to be married. He is, however, a huge man. Look at the size of him and that chin. Definitely a man who should be in service to the House of Habsburg. Still, these 3 knights we have will now have the option to breed, meaning we might have future knights in our court. Excellent, excellent, and excellent. My knights are now going to be getting ready to marry. Also, our levies have gone up again. Very happy with that. Looks like some people are at war. Good for them. You're being attacked by Duke Otto. Not sure why. Oh, he does have an alliance, so he might be more powerful than you, Bohemia. Not entirely sure, but we're actually in 2 wars here, being attacked by King Felipe of France as well. Keep it up, I'm sure we'll find something there at some point. Excellent, see it done, we will gain an unpressed claim on this land, and so we shall push it. He has an alliance, though, with the Duke of Holland. Together they do have more people. But I'm sure I'll be able to take this before anything were to happen. If I were to hire onagers, I can't quite do it. 80 gold. A little bit further away. Can I go to my head of religion and maybe ask him for a little bit more, perhaps? Pope. More? No, we cannot do anything with him. Okay, well, let's hope that this alliance does not go through terribly well. We'll press our claim. It'll cost a little bit of prestige, but I'm sure we will be able to do it. They have a few more men with the Hollanders on their side, but they surely won't be any trouble for us. Let's raise the army, and let's go and siege his capital. That's really what we do want to do. 16 months? My goodness. He, however, is he here? He is currently looking to turn. Oh, he's with his army. Well, if we go to his army, we might be able to actually capture him. Excellent. Hopefully we do. Oh, my knight Hardwin was actually killed by Hugo. That's not the best of start, is it, Hardwin? Excellent, we have victory. We left only 5 of them alive, which does bring the numbers a lot more to a healthy state. Do we see where they are? 680 they have, so they do have a fair few. I could hire another 100 men, though. And I think I will. I'll bring the numbers a lot closer together. Now, we do have people we could give this job to. We'll give it to Guntram. I'm sure he'll do the job very nicely. Excellent. Well, let's simply go over active in election. Are you sure it isn't? Can I vote for myself, perhaps? Am I an elector? No. Well, I'll never be an elector, would I? Still interesting to see that there are the elections here. Also, we don't have a guardian for Otto. Let's go ahead and choose myself. Send a proposal. Very good. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get an army together here. I will lead this force. No, I won't. So, Fran, you will lead the force there. Excellent. Now, we could try and get another alliance around here, just in case the Dutch turn up. Now, you are quite a strong man. You as well. You do have daughters. She is 4 years old, 6 years old. If we were to arrange a betrothal between you and my son, I cannot. Huh. Well, never mind then. Let's go over to my son himself. Let's see if we can get a local betrothal around here. I don't want to get the most powerful alliance. Oh, I'm still looking for the... right, let's get rid of that. Maybe if I'm no longer looking for that, we'll actually be able to see this man's... my son as an option for this. No. Yes, I can. I just had some things in the way there. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and send this proposal. If we do need help, we will call upon it. Excellent. If I were to call him to war, it would cost me a bit of prestige. 75, not terribly much. We are gaining men as we wait. I'm sure we're gaining men. We should be. 81? No, that was actually lower. 581. 680. 75. Oh, we're actually going down, yes. Oh, did I not call up the other chaps as well? Yes, raise the extra men and bring them over. Very good, we'll merge all these forces together. The extra man will be a great help, I am sure. We have unlocked a stewardship bonus. Let's go ahead and select one. I want money. Let's go with tax effectiveness. I need money to pay for these troops. So hopefully we'll find the men to pay for these troops. Just got to keep an eye on those Dutch forces. They have been beaten and sent packing. Well, that's good then. We don't have to worry about numbers. We will be perfectly fine while we wait out this siege. Excellent. Thank you to whichever one of these armies defeated the Dutch. And I have taken some valuable people here. Let's go ahead and enforce these demands. So be it. We are now a double lord, which increases our power significantly. Excellent. Let's disband our army and hopefully not lose too much money. Still have some good knights there. Very good. Still have everything. I will be, of course, forbidding my son from being a knight. If he even makes it to adulthood. He's currently ill. We do have a daughter. She's 5. We might have to get her a matrimonial match for the start of the dynasty. Oh well, we won't be able to afford anything else for quite a while. I can declare war on Duke Gerhard. Powerful vassal demands a council position. Now, does he? Who would that be? So, wants to give you this job. Bishop of Lucerne. Okay, he's very good at marshalship. So we could give it to him. And diplomacy as well. Well, let's give him the marshal position. We'll assign him there. Very good. Excellent. Do you become a knight at all? No, I wouldn't think so. Being a bishop and all, I wouldn't thought that'd be your priority there. But oh well, you are a strong man, and you'll do very good here, raising the, or organising the levies. Excellent, well that is a grand start. We won't be able to afford to take over this place for quite some time, or build the duchy. We are part of this duchy here, and we need 250 gold to create it, which is why I'm trying to get a lot of money together. Let's go ahead and have you fabricate a claim on this county anyway. It shouldn't take too long, but we don't have the money anyway, so we're not going to be rushing around. Marshal already gone? How on earth is he already gone? Well, you can have that position there. What happened? There's a new guy. Oh no, my bishop now has both the lands. Okay, I understand. To the benevolent Werner, despite our best efforts. Okay, well, you do know best. We'll bring you back and have you support schemes, disrupt schemes. Just disrupt schemes in the local area. I'm sure that'll work out well. Let's have a look at my court again. Find Carrot in my court, unmarried. Frambreda, we're going to try and find you another husband. Let's sort by prowess. A Hungarian man. Let's invite him over. Matrilineally, of course. Oh, she was actually one of the women we invited over, so now she's bought me another knight. Excellent. Well, knights are more than welcome to be joining our court. Excellent. Great warrior. A legendary blade master, if ever there was one. Soothing the pain. While I was at the market with Otto, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in a pillory. When the man begged for water, Otto immediately promised to bring it, and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. Without kindness, the world falls apart. Well, sure, we can go ahead with that. My son here, please don't. His health is fine, but he is ill. Let's hope that he holds on here. He has a dynasty to launch. Excellent. Hopefully you keep healthy as well. Now, so I'm wondering where we're going to get this money from. There's nobody we can ransom off. Swaying the Pope with compliments. To make King Bishop Alexander of the papacy more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. Unshakable faith in God. Yes, let's mention his unshakable faith in God. He is a righteous absolver. Next, let's do it. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Excellent. The Pope does like me indeed. Here's a Baggio. We cannot ask him for gold until we have 250 piety. Well, I'm sure we'll get piety one day. We're gaining it at quite a rate, so let's not be too worried. Then when we have this gold, we'll of course try to take over this land. I saunter between the market stalls of Biel, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of local sculptor, Catholic imagery, and a sound investment, Count Guilherme of Baskenkorn suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, Count Guilherme. Have a look at the smithy over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. I can invest in a sculptor's workshop, invest in a smithy, turn a quick profit with some clever trades. Yeah, well, let's turn a quick profit. We don't need bonuses. What we want is profit. I messed up on a few of those words there reading as well. 250 piety is not very far away, and we should have enough money to declare war on this gentleman here. He is allied, however, to Baskenkorn, the same man as me. Oh, well, that's no good. We do have an alliance, though, so maybe that would stop you from joining in a war against me here. So we're both allied to the exact same man. My liege won their war with Duke Otto III. Wait, you're my liege now? What happened to the... Oh, he died. Of his wounds, of course. Yes, he would have been in battle, wouldn't he? See it done. We can buy the unpressed claim here. But it will put us in debt for a little while, but not terribly long. Still, see it done. With certainty, I took Otto out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. He had not hesitated in the slightest to bring it down. Greatness awaits you, Otto. Let's see, if I were to declare war on you... Oh, of course, I'm in debt. Well, let's wait a little bit longer, and let's see exactly what would happen here. Otherwise, I might have to start a war elsewhere with my ally alongside me. Allies and allies. Similar strength. Well, I think it shows that they will join my side. No, their side, I mean. It shows them both as the same ally. I don't quite have enough men to take on everything there. 1,000, here's 1,200. We would destroy these forces straight away, would rise up and go straight in to take on his land. And hope that you don't get involved. Well, very well, let's do just that. If we lose, we lose. We'll press our claim. Losing some prestige. And let's see, can I call you to war straight away? Call to war, he says yes, we'll call him to war. We'll raise our entire force here and march straight off to this their capital. Excellent, he has joined my side of the war. Or has he? He has indeed. Excellent, we have made sure that my foe here will not have any chance of victory by calling in his one and only ally on our side. Excellent, the siege here will begin and it will take at most 2 years. Well, these are the mountains. We lost 61, we killed 98. My champions did very well. His did quite well as well, despite mine having much more prowess. Excellent, well done everybody. Well done indeed. All we've got to do is wait through this one siege and then we'll have an extra province. We have a lot of friends here, don't we? Yeah, the entire force is here. We could try and assault it if we breach the walls, but I don't think that's going to happen because we don't have any siege equipment. Let's just full speed ahead and hope that this goes through relatively well. And then we'll have 3 bits of territory, making us a quite the powerful man. And hopefully the Pope will pay for us to become a duke. That would be fun. Oh, my wife is pregnant. I hope it is not a son. Please not a son. I don't want partition to ruin everything we have going on here. Heresy. Insularists in Lothian. Duke Gosparek of Lothian has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted the insular faith. I don't get it, but I guess it makes them happy. This siege has already been going on for nearly a year. Oh, that was a huge jump we just had there. Excellent. And we have unlocked a new stewardship perk. Let's go through with defensive measures, cutting cornerstones. Use claim thrown against your liege. Well, let's not go. Demand payments for hooks. Now, this is what we would like. I would like to find hooks on people and demand payments on them. So I've got intrigue. We don't know anything at the moment. I have hooks on my own children. That's not what I'm too worried about. Excellent. Well, this siege here will be over shortly and we will be a free province. Man, what a quick rise to glory for the House of Habsburg. Sway the good King Bishop. While hosting lords and ladies from the realms near and far, some opportunities to portray King Bishop Alexander of the papacy in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most pious person you have ever heard of? I could go with me and gain a lot of prestige, though. And I don't want to lose any prestige, so we'll just simply go with, well, me, of course. I am quite the great man. And here we are with another victory. We enforce the demands. We now have 3 provinces. Excellent. We'll disband everything here. And now we want to save up to get our bit of High Lordship. Now you there. I could ask for gold. He will accept, they believe, give me 100. Which is not quite the amount we need. But it is on its way. So hopefully we'll be able to get to our 250 relatively soon with all this land. Why would we not? Anyway, thank you for watching the first episode. We have had a quick rise to power. Now all we need is our High Lordship. 250 gold, well, we are definitely on our way. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Hope you are going to enjoy this campaign. The Rise of House Habsburg. See you next time. Goodbye.